Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video on this channel. And today we have the January 2022 model collection review. So as you can see, all of my models are in this beautiful glass cabinet. I got it for Christmas. And I really like it, and I think it makes the model look so much more valuable, I think, or like, yeah. Um, so as you can see, I am back in France. There will be a trip report coming soon. Because so I know it's another flight from London Gatwick to Nantes. But I saw something very special in London Gatwick. The trip report will be out soon. But without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the model collection review. So starting off up here, so that is kind of like my favorites, like all of the big airlines and some of my favorite airlines. So starting off at the front, we have got Flybe. So at the back, we have got the Flybe E195 in the Welcome to Yorkshire livery. At the front, we have got the Flybe ATR-72-500. These are both in the new purple livery. So obviously, I know that Flybe is no longer here, but it will come back under another name. It's like a Fly.B or Flybe.2 or something like that. But it will start service back in a few months, I think. Next, moving on to Air France. So at the back, we have got the Air France Hop E190. So that is like in the Air France livery, because before all the Hop aircraft were in this livery, and now they're in this livery. So we've got the E190. Then in front, we have got the Hop E170 in the Hop livery. And then right here, we have got the Air France A318. So I do not have any Air France A320s or anything. I think there are still two 1 to 500 scale aircraft I want to buy, which is a British Airways A320 or A320 Neo, A321 or A319 in the regular livery, because the only narrow body British Airways that I have is this one. So I do want a British Airways narrow body in the regular livery and a Air France A320. So these are the two maybe last models that I will get in 1 to 500 scale, because I just really need them basically. So that was my Air France fleet. Now moving on to British Airways, which is my biggest 1 to 500 scale fleet. So starting off here, we have got the British Airways A319 in the BEA retro livery. So basically in 2019, British Airways turned 100 years old. And so they decided to put 4 retro liveries on 4 different aircraft. So one of them was on the A319, which is the BEA retro livery. Then there were 3 on the 747. One was in the BOAC retro livery. One was in the Nagus retro livery, and one was in the Landau retro livery. So that's one of them. Moving down, we have got the British Airways 767-300 in the Landau livery. So that is not the retro Landau livery, it's the actual Landau livery. So this aircraft, this registration was on the Landau livery. That's how old this aircraft is. Moving down, we have got the British Airways 787-9, which is probably one of my favorite models because I think it's absolutely beautiful. Moving down again, we have got the British Airways A350-1000. I used to like this model, but now that I have the A350-1000 British Airways in 1 to 400 scale, I realized that the 1 to 500 scale isn't that good actually. Moving down, we have got the 747-400 in the One World livery. Again, as you know, British Airways has retired all of their 747s, but still, I absolutely love this model. Next up, we are moving to TUI. So I only have 2 aircraft, 2 TUIs, but still, it's pretty cool. So right here, we have got the TUI 737-800 with the split scimitars. And then right here, we have got the TUI 787-8. So that was like my my favorite, like main row. Moving down a row, we have got that's basically the rest. So there aren't any specific orders. It's just that I just put them in a place where it could take the less space. So yeah, so right here we have got the United Boeing 777-300ER in the new livery, which is absolutely amazing. Then right here we have got the Emirates Boeing 777-300 ER. So in the regular livery, no Expo livery or whatever, just regular livery. Then right here we have got the Qatar Boeing 747-8. So that is my largest 1:400 scale, 1:500 scale aircraft. Sorry. It is quite cool. Obviously not my favorite, but it is quite cool. And now moving on to some narrow bodies. So right here we have got the Condor A320. At the back we have got the KLM 737-900ER. Right here we have got the Lufthansa A320 in the Say Yes to Europe livery. So I don't believe this livery is on an aircraft anymore. I believe they removed it. Then right here we have got the Aer Lingus A320 in the new livery. Then right here we have got the Vueling A321. So just the regular A321, no Neo. And then we have got the Swiss A320 Neo this time. Then moving down, we have got the Brussels airline BAE 146-300. So I actually flew on a BAE 146-300, but not on the Brussels one, but on a CityJet. So yeah. And then up here we have got the first cargo aircraft. It was actually my very first cargo aircraft, and it is the UPS 767-300. So obviously freighter. Moving down again, another line. So again, no specific orders. I just put them in my cabinet in a way that I could minimize the space. So right here we have got the Delta Boeing 777-200LR. So I know these aircraft are retired, but I still absolutely love this model. Then moving down, we have got this Ethiopian 787-9. And this one is in the Frankfurt livery. So basically Ethiopian has basically put a big city name on every aircraft they have. Well, I think it's only the 787, but I'm not sure. And so this one is the Frankfurt city. Moving down, we have got the Oman Air A330-300. So I am thinking about getting the 787-9 in 1:400 scale, but I'm not sure. Moving down, we have got the Malaysia Airlines A350-900. A beautiful model. This model actually came broken when I unboxed it, which was a year and a half ago. Then moving down, we have got one of my newest 1:500 scale aircraft. We have the Airbus Beluga XL. Absolutely lovely model. Unfortunately, it is broken. You can't actually see it, but on the left wing, it is actually snapped off. I never got around to actually glue it back on. So yeah, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, but it is still perfectly fine. And as you can see, you can also add the open doors configuration. I just like putting it like in the closed configuration, but you can actually put it in the open configuration. And then moving down to a few more narrow bodies and to actually the last 1:500 scale aircrafts. So right here we have got the TNT BAE 146-300F, which I won in a giveaway on Instagram. So yeah, so by the way, make sure to check my Instagram. I'll put the name here. Then right here behind him we have got the Luxair ERJ 145. Really cool model. I don't believe Luxair operated anymore. But yeah. Moving down, we have got the Egypt Air Boeing 737-800. Beautiful model. I absolutely love the Egypt Air livery. Then moving along, we have got the Transavia Boeing 737-800. This was my very first, or one of my very first models. It was actually my second. My very first model was the Flybe ATR-72-500. Then moving down, this is probably my rarest model. You can't really see it. Let me just turn it real quick so there you can see a little bit better. There you go. But we have got the Ukraine International Airlines 737-200. And this model, this specific model, was actually only made 3,000 times. So I am one of the lucky persons to actually have one of the 3,000 examples of this model. So it's actually really rare, considering that Herpa make probably like thousands and thousands of copies of each model. So anyway, and moving down to the last 1/500 scale aircraft in my collection, we have got the BAE 146-300 of Sabena. So Sabena is actually not an airline anymore. I believe it was just bought by Brussels Airline, but still I like the livery. It's quite like it's quite unexpected because of all those different like colorful lines on the aircraft. Don't really know if you can see it. But it's quite cool. So that was it for my 1/500 collection. We are now going to move on to my 1/400 collection. So it is a lot smaller. I have 34 1/500 scale aircraft and only 9 1/400 scale aircraft. Starting the 1/500 scale collection. So same, they're not really in any configuration. I just put the narrow bodies on top and the wide bodies on the bottom. I did align them, however, from like these two are probably my favorite 1/400 scale aircraft, and I kind of went along with the rest. So starting off right here, we have got the EasyJet A321neo in the A321neo livery. So this is my favorite 1/400 scale aircraft. My favorite 1/400 scale model. It's really cool. The detail on it is phenomenal. I don't really know if you can see it through the camera, but in real life it's just absolutely insane. Moving along, we have got the Ryanair Boeing 737-800. Absolutely love the mold. Then moving down, we have got the Jet2 Boeing 737-800. This mold, however, isn't that good. So the Ryanair 737-800 was made by Phoenix Models, and that is a Gemini Jets models. And I don't really like the Gemini Jets mold of the 737-800. When I got it, I was like, oh, it looks so real. And then once I got that, I was like, yeah, this is actually quite poo. Then moving on, we have got the SAS A320neo. So again, not a big fan of the mold. Also, the front landing gear came actually tilted. So that's how it came. So that is the NG model, A321 mold, and I prefer much more the A320 family mold of NG model than the Gemini Jets mold. But anyway, moving along, we have got the beautiful Iceland Air 757-200 in the Heckler Aurora livery. Absolutely amazing model. It's made by Herpa. It's a 1/400 scale Herpa model, so it has no antennas, but it did come with this beautiful stand, which I really like. So now moving down to the 4 last aircraft of the model review. So right here we have got one of my newest model, the Virgin Atlantic Boeing 787-9. Absolutely beautiful model. I'm so glad I got that one. Obviously it fits very well with my collection because it is based in the UK. So for now, all of my models are quite good actually for a UK based airport. Moving on, we have got the Qatar Boeing 787-9. I am quite happy I got that one, but I think I would have preferred having an A350. But still, I still love this model. I think I'm still gonna get an A350 along that one, so get 2 Qatar aircrafts. But maybe in the future, because it is very the start. Like, it's the start of my collection, and I like growing and having various airlines in my collection before starting to collect the same airline again. So for example, I'll get a lot more airlines before I continue growing my Qatar Airways fleet. The only airline that I will grow like straight away will be British Airways and EasyJet, just because they are my two favorite airlines. So moving along, we have got this British Airways A350-1000, beautiful model. So as I told you earlier, I much prefer this, the 1:400 scale A350-1000 than the 1:500 scale version. But still, I absolutely love it. I am waiting, looking forward to getting a narrow body British Airways, like A320 or A319 or A321. I really like the A321 Neo, so I might get that one if it's released. I'm not even sure. But anyway, and moving on to the last model of the collection review, we have got this Emirates Boeing 777-300ER in the beautiful blue Expo livery. So the blue 2020 Expo livery. So absolutely amazing. So Emirates has fitted on two 777, on actually 6 777-300ERs. They fitted the Expo 2020 livery, and two of them have the orange livery, two of them have the green, and two of them have the blue. On the A380, I think it's the same. And so yeah, so absolutely beautiful. Then we still have two cabinets that are empty, so for future, maybe 1:500, but I highly doubt, but more 1:400 scale aircraft. And then down here I've got all my GSC. So I've got two GSC, two JC wings. Sorry, 1:400 scale packs, so 20 parts per package. And then I also have the 1:500 scale version, which I got for Christmas as well, for my best international airports. And I can actually mix both of them. So for example, I'd use mainly these, but on my 1:400 scale aircraft, for example, I'd use the Follow Me car and the fueling truck, maybe also the buses and the fire truck, maybe the de-icer as well. Not sure. But yeah, so I really like the fact that I can mix 1:400 scale and 1:500 scale. The size difference isn't that big. Then down here we have got my terminal for my best international airport. So I do need a little bit more terminal. So I basically need the same as that, but instead of being round, like I need it straight for Terminal 2 of best international airports. But yeah, still absolutely lovely. I got that for Christmas of 2020 actually. Then we've got the tower, the control tower. I got that for Christmas 2020 as well. Then we have got a 1:500 scale jet bridge, which came with the terminals. And then we have got the 1:400 scale jet bridges from Gemini Jets, which I got like 4 or 5 years ago. They are very old, but still they do look amazing, and I am using them. And yeah, and that rounds up the collection model collection review. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. We are only 1 subscriber away from 150 subscribers. We didn't reach our goal because the goal was to reach 150 subscribers before 2022. Sorry, but so we didn't do it. But yeah, I want to wish all of you a happy New Year's. Hopefully, your 2022 year will be better than the 2021 year. And yeah, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.